So Fiona, we're going to have a look at the QUeST resource, and QUeST standing for qualities and strengths. So yeah, when we're sharing this resource with others, we often start by sharing the purpose of this resource. And the purpose of this resource is to help people to put maybe a language to qualities and strengths that they see in others, or in themselves, and qualities and strengths maybe that they'd like to develop further. So yeah, I'm going to invite us both to share, to have a look at these different qualities and strengths, and to see if there's maybe one or two that stand out for you as qualities or strengths that you see in yourself, or are really important to you. And I think it's important in using these types of resources to kind of emphasise this doesn't mean you have this quality all of the time, but it's still something that you see and value in yourself. And then maybe a quality or strength that you'd like to develop or notch up further.
Brilliant.
Just to mention as well that there's a blank space there, and the purpose of that is the idea that there could be some other qualities or strengths that come to mind. And so feeling really free for us to share something else that we want to share that isn't actually mentioned in these boxes that are here. So yeah, maybe if we just take a moment just to have a look and see, and then I'll go first and I'll share mine, and I'll invite you to do the same. So I'll go first, Fiona. So maybe a couple of qualities that I'll mention are, one is being open to hearing others' concerns. I suppose, that's something that's really important to me, and I try to do. And maybe another one is pausing before jumping in, because I think I realised that was something that I see the value of it, so I've really tried to notch that up, and probably more to do on that, but that's something I want to see as a strength. And then something I would like to kind of develop further is maybe even think about it more, what it would look like if I was a mover and shaker. So the quality or strength being a mover and shaker, I don't know if I've thought about what that would look like, so I think I want to think more about that and see if I want to develop that in myself. So for you?
So a couple of sort of stood out to me when I was looking at this. And I think one of the things that I think I'm quite good at is staying calm when things get hectic. So when things are going wrong or whatever, I don't flap usually. I'm certainly not on the outside, and I think generally I can, if other people are getting upset or worried, or I can usually help calm things down a little bit as well. So I would say that. And if I'm allowed another one as well, that I also think I'm quite adaptable if plans change. And, that happened to us this morning when I was driving here. We had to change our plan. And I really can usually just take that in my stride and not make a big deal out of it, I'm interested in what a mover and a shaker looks like as well, but I'm not going to go with that one. What would I think there was one over here. This one, helping others to feel special, because I don't think I'm very good at that, actually. When I see the effort that some people put in, remembering things, and I'm not very good at that, and I know I could get better, and that would be something I might want to notch up, is noticing things more and remembering and putting them into place for people, to let them know that they are special. So I think that's probably me.
In using this resource, we really encourage people to just spend a few moments afterwards just reflecting on how it was, in terms of anything that you valued, enjoyed about using it, anything that you're wondering or unsure about. So I'll share how it was for me. So something that stood out for me was surprise. Even though I know you quite well, I still learn something new about you through using this resource.
Good. And for me, I know that even now, if you said to me, what are you good at, or what are your strengths, I'd go nothing. So being able to choose from a selection like this was really great. And I like the language that they're written in, because it's the kind of thing that we would say. So that's what I liked.
And maybe just to share maybe a couple of examples of where it can be used. For example, in supervision with both the supervisor and the supervisee, sharing about the qualities and strengths. And also actually heard about it being used in interviews.
Oh, wow.
So maybe a little bit of a surprise to the interviewee that the interviewer is sharing something of themselves to begin the interview, and then inviting the interviewee to share about themselves, rather than just what are your qualities and strengths. This can add maybe another dimension to that conversation.
No, that sounds really exciting.
Oh,